to learn the hashtag Where's Corbin reached up to 3.9 million views on TikTok. The song used in the TikToks was released last year. It's called Beatbox Remix Baby Flow by local rapper Julio.
Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right.
Sources say Foolio is linked to a violent rap group named KTA. Other murder victims are mentioned in his songs. Some people ask Foolio about Johnson.
Yeah, okay. So shit transpires. A lot of shit happens in between then. They come out with a song, Who I Smoke. You do your replies. Now you got this hit right now, When I See You. Who gave you the idea for that?
Shit, the fans, a couple artists, I ain't gonna say the name, a couple big artists that wrote me. Just a lot of people telling me to do that beat, and then I went in the studio. I was in Miami. I was just in the studio. I told the internet, hey man, pull up this beat real quick. I was fucking with it. Then when I was just vibing with it, I went to freestyling and I was like, oh yeah, this shit might be straight. And I just did it. Nigga not no shooters. I ended my whole clip on my daddy. Stop playing with me, nigga. And I ain't get hit. I got grazed in the leg. Stop playing. I don't trade these, nigga. I ended my whole clip, nigga. Stop. I was in my city at I was actually finishing a couple of the records on my mixtape, and then I was at a studio, a public studio, and I guess the session was over at 12, so I'm walking out the studio one night, going to my car to pull off. So by the time I walked down to the carport to my car, I opened the door and went to shooting and shit, shooting at me and shit like that, and I'm shot back.
Okay, what was you thinking when you first started hearing the bullets coming?
I was really trying to see where the shots was coming from, type shit. Cause them bitches was just flying everywhere. That was my first thing. Was damn, where the fuck the shots coming from? I need to figure out where they coming from, and I peep where they was coming from. Then that's when I went to shooting back and shit.
Okay, and once the shooting is over, are you trying to get in your car, house around your car, or?
Nah, when the shooting was over, I was already leaning damn near in between my car, so I got out the car. I ran back up to the studio. I was at first I asked studio, he told somebody I was here or some shit, tried to set me up. I asked him off rip, are you trying to set me up or some shit? He was like, hell nah. He showed me his phone and shit, and I walked back in the studio. I had my Glock in my hand, and I was trying to see did I enter my clip. That when I pulled the clip out, I was like, damn, I emptied my shit. That when you saw the video, I emptied my shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I walked back to the front of the yard trying to see if like was still out there type shit. Cause I got 2 registered guns in my name. I got a Glock and an FN. So I grabbed my FN and I walked back to the front to see if my car was still working. My shit wasn't starting or nothing. And then I sat right there for like 5 to 7 minutes. The police had pulled up and I sat my guns down. The police pulled up with straight ARs pointing and shit. I sat my guns down and let them know I just got in the shootout type shit. Somebody shot at me type shit, yeah.
Did any of the neighbors come out?
Yeah, hell yeah. The neighborhood house that was in front of the shit, he came out. He actually told me to come inside the house. Like, he thought I was bleeding. He saw me bleeding and shit. He was like, come inside the house. I'm gonna call the police, take you to the hospital, whatever you need to do. He was like, shit, come in the house.
What happened to your car?
It's gone. It got hit up. Shit, that bitch got shot up. It was over with.
They took the car? The police took the car?
Nah, I could get the car back, but that's like bad luck, like riding a shot up car, getting it feel like I don't do that. That ain't my first car that got shot up in Jacksonville either, so I'm just used to that, dude. I ain't riding no shot up car, getting a car filled that got shot up, that's bad luck. I just get a new one. Yeah.
What's up with this video of you and Youngboy back in the day? It was like you sort of like coming at Youngboy, right? What was that video? Can you explain that now?
He had a show in Jacksonville, bro, and I wasn't pulling up on some old check-in. The internet made that check-in shit, bro. Cause I kept hearing him like in his songs. He be like, "What you on, Folio, Folio, Folio?" My name Folio. The fans done sent me this 20 million times. Youngboy talk about you, bro.
Right.
Like if you go on YouTube right now and say NBA Youngboy Folio did this is before everything, and them bitches got views for real. Something like, what the fuck? So boom. So when I pulled up on him, I'm pulling up on him to see like what the Folio mean. Like that's what we trying to ask him, but you know how he get pulled up on so much. He like, who are these niggas? Like, you know what I'm saying? So when we pulled up, it was a whole totally different story. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like hiding like in the door of the hotel room. He didn't come out. Like it was just some whole other shit, bro. Movie shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you didn't respect the way that your criticisms were dealt with there. You didn't appreciate the way he went about it.
It wasn't even that. He really wasn't trying to like. He wasn't trying to holler at me, bro. He was just on some old like tough, fake paranoid. I don't know what he was on, bro. He just wasn't trying to. I don't know this how we approach the situation. We pulled up to that bit deep as hell.
You know, you've been shot before. You've been grazed. You've been in quite a bit of these horrible situations, man. It doesn't seem like the dudes who want you, or I don't know if it's one person or a lot of people, but they're not gonna stop until you're dead. It doesn't look like, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing to take safety precautions to stop this from happening?
Buying more guns and shit, bullets, and I really like, and the label was really like, I be in Jacksonville by choice, you know what I'm saying? Like just hanging out. I don't gotta be in Jacksonville, but that's why I'm out here right now, cause they like, you really don't gotta be down there, like, you know what I'm saying? Come to Cali, like go out of town, chill out something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah. Jacksonville is a dangerous place for you. How come you don't have a bulletproof car when you're in Jacksonville?
I ain't never think about that, but I'm just, I looked at it like a regular day, like I'm going to the studio finishing my mixtape, which that's what I was doing. I went to the studio, like, it was like probably my 3rd time going to that bit and ain't shit happened. But this specific day, this nighttime, when I go by myself to that bit, and I never go by myself nowhere. So when I go by myself to this bit, this one night, that shit happened. Like, that shit felt like a setup vibe type shit, I don't know. But it's like I felt it in the air though, like when I walking out the studio, I felt, I don't know, it's like everybody get that, I don't know, like you just feel like, gut feel like some shit finna happen, like, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to say, bro, I hope you get a bulletproof car when you're in Jacksonville, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see nothing happen to you, man. We've lost way too many rappers.
Definitely.
And it's definitely dangerous for you, man, so...
I got my Glock, look at my rock, look at my, hey, nigga, play, I'm straight. listen to. This time with me on some J. Cole, YK Osiris. We get on his Instagram, be 21 Savage and Young Nudie, man. You gotta stop that, bro, because you called me explaining yourself, bro. I ain't got no beef with nobody. I just know what's really going on. You can't throw the cross at me, bro.
Well, ends up with anything, anywhere, anyhow, boy. Anybody. Oh, swear shit. Then I ain't going back and forth with no nigga who mama got touched, sister got touched, baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying my respect to the woman and all that shit. But nigga, no people getting touched. Fingers, all kind of shit. Come on, man. Don't play with me. Huh? What you talking about? Nigga touch my people, my women, and my family like a lady in my family who we supposed to be protecting and caring and cherishing and all that shit. I am not getting on this shit. Trying to pick beef and juice chase with other niggas, cause you know man, what you call? Then you get on this shit talking about Jit that lost his drill, talking about views on video. Fuck you, that's what you worrying about, homie. The fuck, homie, you don't care about none of this shit. I take all this shit off. Hey, go see about who touch your mom now. Who touch your mama now? That's who you need to be worried about. Don't worry about me, cause you ain't got no business. I don't know you. You ain't got no business playing with me. You got no business. Facts, nigga, stay that way, homie. Trust.
It's a fatal shooting that's grabbed national headlines with a well-known rapper killed in his hometown of Bogalusa. Officials say a family member was also shot and survived. Mike McDaniel has spoken with investigators in the case, and he's joining us live now with more details on it all. Mike?
Hey there, Katie. Javaria Scott, a rapper who goes by the stage name J.D. Youngin, was just 24 years old. In his very short music career, he was really able to make a name for himself, not just in his hometown here in Bogalusa, but also the music industry. He died last night after police say he was shot multiple times. He and another man, who family members say was his father, Kenyatta Scott Sr., were shot outside of a home on Superior Avenue. Now, Kenyatta was shot twice and injured. He's expected to be okay.
You know, is there a way for you guys to say, look, like, we don't have to be friends, we don't have to do music together, we don't have to hang out, but we could basically put whatever happened, all the bullshit that happened back and forth behind us. We're not going to talk about each other anymore. We're not going to diss each other anymore. I did my songs, you've done your songs, but we're really going to just end it at this point.
I really just want what's best for the city. You know what I'm saying? I really want the whole city just to like be great. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got like a whole little plan that I really want to do. Like I really want to go help all the artists out. I just want everybody to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, or, you know what I'm saying, what it ain't. I really want artists to win because there's so much talent though. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm really on some cause I want to go back to the city, but the police won't let me.
Right, and this is what I'm saying. You want the city to win, but you can't even perform in the city.
That's what I'm saying.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Because of songs like this and the violence.
Them police even when I want to make a song like this, just the police, they just dirty down. They just real dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They be targeting me and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, I want the best for the city, but they don't even let me try to come back and do school stuff, pass out school stuff, turkeys, like Christmas. They don't even let me do stuff like that. They don't even let me perform around the around the cities around it. They count, like I had a show in Daytona. They called in and canceled my show.
Even though it's not Jackson.
It's not even Jacksonville.
Just the same
And then I had a show where, well, what city that was? Not Gainesville. Was that Gainesville? Gainesville.
Okay.
And the whole department was outside the show. Jacksonville. They drove all the way there, and they all sat right outside the show.
Right, but can you see that's not just their fault? Can you see how you play a role in that as well? With songs like Who I Smoke and how big it gets?
Nah, that ain't my fault. Cause that's the word. The word made that song so big. Like,
you engineered, you knew exactly what you were doing. Like,
but he really so sick. Prosper got shot, Tate got shot, Desert got dropped, damn, Nate got popped, damn, Leaky got shot, what the hell, Splash face hot, on game, Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right, where's Corbin? Meet you up the boss, they knocked his ass off, John at the fool till they walked his ass down, sat 5 in the ground, 5, Curtis felt him round, Corbin got kidnapped, lost, got his ass found, okay, ride with an old stick, with my new bitch, caught a rapper at the mall, beat him real quick, turn the lights on, we just hit the kill stuff, know the real you, know you a real bitch, riding in the scat pack, cool down, black.
The murder of an 18-year-old Jacksonville man becomes the center of a nationwide TikTok trend. Corbin Johnson disappeared in 2018. His remains were found a year later.
A rap song with details about his murder has been trending on TikTok for the past few weeks. News4Jack's I-Team investigator Corley Peel spoke with Johnson's mother about the popularity of her son's case and how it's gaining.
Corbin Johnson's mother says she's surprised that his case has gotten so much attention lately. This News4Jack's article we posted in 2019 had 6,600 views today and hundreds of thousands more in the last week. Johnson's mother is hoping the new popularity with his case leads to answers.
Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right. Where's Corbin?
Where's Corbin? It's a trend making its way through TikTok.
He was right. Where's Corbin?
Several TikTokers going viral as they dance and mime the lyrics to a song with details about Corbin Johnson's murder.
I just think it's just ignorant. I really do think it's ignorant.
Johnson's mother, Melissa Jackson, reported her son missing in 2018. His remains found in a wooded area in 2019. His death ruled a murder. Over the past few weeks, Jackson received dozens of condolences from strangers on social media.
And I didn't understand where it was coming from.
She was surprised to learn the hashtag Where's Corbin reached up to 3.9 million views on TikTok. The song used in the TikToks was released last year. It's called Beatbox Remix Bippy Flow by local rapper Julio.
Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right. Where's Corbin?
Sources say Foolio is linked to a violent rap group named KTA. Other murder victims are mentioned in his songs.
Prosper got shot, Tate got shot, Desert got dropped.
Some people asked Foolio about Johnson during his Instagram Live last week.
Somebody say, where's Corbin? I don't know what Corbin is. But yeah, that's all I had to say.
Several TikTokers now taking down their videos after learning the meaning behind the song.
For the most part, it is disgusting a lot of people. A lot of people, you do have some people that think it's funny and laughing about it and mocking it, but for the most part, it really is touching a lot of people's hearts.
Johnson is not missing. His mother knows exactly where he is.
To answer the question, where's Corbin? Corbin is right here. He's in my heart. If you're looking for Corbin, that's where Corbin is. He's right here. I have him with me every day.
Jackson still waits for an arrest.
If you're looking for Corbin, that's where Corbin is. He's right here. I have him with me every day.
Jackson still waits for an arrest. Jackson still waits for an arrest.
But the route I went with, I had rubber bands in my shit at first. Then I had hit up the voodoo lady, and she did my shit for me, got my shit right. Yeah. Speaking of like voodoo, like that's heavy out this way. Yeah, that shit all through Florida. So for the people that don't really understand like what that is, are you able like to explain, like give a little insight on like what voodoo is? It ain't really no explanation. You just gotta know mommy, and you gotta, go see about that, It ain't really no explanation, you gotta go see about that. So is it like a religion, or? It's like a rituals. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you could be any religion and still practice Voodoo. I wouldn't say that, but something like that, yeah. Something like that.
So, like, with the rituals and shit, like, cause you know, I really, where I'm from, this shit ain't really common, so I really don't understand it. Like, what do motherfuckers be doing? Like, is it like spells and shit? Like the example type shit.
It be shit like, you gotta go sleep in an open casket for like 5-6 days. Yeah. Shit, like it's like this dumb like shit you gotta go through. Like, okay, you'll get it. You want a bitch to be fucked up about you. Take her here, give it like, and she'll just, you know what I'm saying? Just witchcraft some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So have you seen somebody do I don't know if you want to call it a spell or ritual, and then you actually see like it work?
Mhm.
Yo, that shit crazy. So I see like on your Instagram you got like ESPN. What that's
my label. I can't say what it stands for, but that's my label for sure. That's my label name. But it's gonna be with an S at, it's gonna be a 6. So it's gonna be E6PM, but it's really ESPN.
I know that's a big thing in Jacksonville.
Florida.
Right, Florida. Can you describe the voodoo scene? And I think you said your grandma was doing it?
It was like a phrase, but voodoo. It's like, that's a big thing in Florida, period, though, with Haitians and Zoes and stuff like that, but it really ain't nothing like too crazy. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a way of living.
Can you describe how it works for people that might not know? Like, you know?
You just gotta come to Florida and just meet you a woo lady and go through the process. Do what you gotta do.
Did you find out anything crazy about, you know, what's been like your craziest voodoo session?
That's something you can't really speak about.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go to Florida and just, you know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff that how you do, like you sleep in the graveyard for like 3 days, 4 days to a week. Drink chicken, like animal blood. It's different stuff, though.
Did you actually sleep in a graveyard for 3 days?
No.
You had a cousin, Zion Brown.
Yeah, I got him on my stomach tattooed.
19 years old, a man stormed into a house and shot him to death.
Yeah.
The guy that was arrested was a guy named DeAndre Thomas.
Yeah.
Did you know DeAndre?
No, I ain't know, bro. Okay. I ain't know, bro, like that.
When you heard about the murder, how'd you feel?
I was crushed. Cause it's like, I could've saved him, like, you know? I could've like, cause I was like on the phone with him, like he called me, he was like, big cuz. That's my cousin, you know what I'm saying? He like, cuz, let me come to Daytona with you. I'm trying to come to Daytona. I was mad at him for a dumbass reason, like, I straight told him, no, bro, you can't come with me. Like, I don't fuck with you right now. Hung up on him. That night he died, so that shit fucked my head up. I'm like, damn, holding grudges with niggas like that shit ain't like that shit like crushed me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So you basically in your mind you're thinking if you would just let him come with you and you just let bygones be bygones and it was some little petty shit anyways, he would have possibly lived.
Yeah, see, I'm a Gemini. I take shit to the heart, like when little fuck shit happen, like, and I had to get past that little stage in my life, like I can't hold grudges no more, like, yeah, that one situation that showed me.
Well, after that happened, not to say that one thing had anything to do with the other, because I'm not gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
But Young and Ace got shot 8 times, and then his brother died, and then some other people got shot.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not saying it had anything to do with the other situation at all, but now you kind of have this aura of, you know, all these shootings, all these murders, and it's just, you know, the whole Florida scene, you know, the Jacksonville scene is just a mess right now.
Mm-hmm.
When that started to happen, how did you feel about it all?
I really ain't too much. See, I'm from the north side. They from where they from, so I really ain't too much care. Like, not to be like on some, I just really ain't, literally, I just ain't care. Like,
Cause I was already going through so much stuff. Like, I'm like, man, I don't give a hey, if he in my hood or something that's going on with me, fuck whoever ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling.
Well, after Young and Ace gets shot and his brother gets killed, you wore a T-shirt that said "Rest in Piss 23."
Yeah.
With a picture of him on the shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do that?
It was just like, if you ain't with my hood, fuck you.
Do you feel like you got money on your head?
I done heard a few rumors in the streets, but yeah, something like
Because
that.
I've heard you say that before. I've heard multiple people say that before publicly, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a crazy figure? Are we talking big money, or is this just bullshit, or?
I say it's a pretty penny. Shit, so it's a pretty penny.
I mean, is around what 100?
I heard that. I heard 50 one time. I heard 80 one time. Yeah, I heard a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no telling if it's true or not, but I heard a lot of shit.
Real shit. If something ever happened to me, bro, don't be an agent, dog, bro. If you know what we was on, bro, we didn't talk like that, bro. Don't be extra, bro. Like, for real, bro. Don't be on that agent. That's like shit this fake, bro. Y'all gotta stop that fake ass shit, man. Oh, bro.
In the event you do pass away, what do you want to be remembered for?
As a funny, good-hearted young man who loved his people, loyal to his people.
Now, I know this is a morbid discussion we're having about death right now, but my last question in regards to it, you do have life insurance, you mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something you've financially prepared yourself in the event that takes place. But what about music-wise? Has there ever been a thought in regards to your music in the event you pass away?
I got songs on songs on songs on songs on videos, like, so I'm gonna be straight. I got drops, like, they gonna, like, my team gonna make sure I'm, like, you feel me? I'm gonna be set.
Is that something that's been talked about?
Nah, hell no.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, I ain't died.
No, but, you know, the reason why I ask is because there are rappers that have passed away before.
Yeah.
And their music comes out. Sometimes their music gets remixed. They take their vocals and put it on other beats that, you know, the artist wasn't here to hear when they were alive, and might have features from
big artists and shit.
Big artists or upcoming artists that, you know, when the artist was alive, never even knew of or
probably ain't fought with. Type shit, yeah.
So my question to you is, I always wondered if a recording artist such as yourself talks to your team and says, hey, if something ever happens to me, I want this set of songs to come out, or I want this hard drive to come out, or I didn't know if there was ever a plan.
Nah, we ain't never talk about nothing like that.
I didn't know if there was ever a plan. Nah, we ain't never talk about nothing like that.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. You already got the address. Pull up, man. You got the address. Pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address. The DM FOOLIO booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. Got me drinking, cuz. I don't need drink, cuz.
You must have a chaser.
We can't even fuck with my birthday, man. Everybody come back and stare. Don't count, man. You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep.
Like to get on close, he done face niggas.
Got my brother with me, he done popped out for me for my birthday.
Welcome back to Live Now from Fox 9 Gina Francine. As we continue with your Monday morning headlines, we are following breaking news this Monday morning coming out of Tampa, Florida. Tampa police looking for whoever's responsible for a shooting that left a Florida rapper dead. It happened early Sunday morning outside a hotel. Charles Jones was among the 4 people shot. Fans knew him as Julio Foolio. Fox 13 Tampa's Kelly Cowan is live from the Tampa Police Department this morning with more on this developing story. Kelly, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. And there is concern that this could lead to even more violence, more shootings in Jacksonville. That's because that is where this rapper was from, and he did have a long-standing history of posting provocative videos and songs, creating songs where it glorified not only violence, but specifically violence against fellow rappers and other groups in Jacksonville. Jones, known for making diss tracks and music videos joking about the murders of rivals, and even shooting one music video in a graveyard and mocking another rapper who was shot and killed on his birthday. Now, several local stations in Jacksonville are reporting that Jones was shot twice in the last 3 years. He survived those, and now his murder could fuel even more violence.
This is the downside of that kind of nature that goes around, that gets associated with the music industry and the rappers that do this kind of thing. It's not jokes. This is not, in so many cases, just for video show. This is fiction becoming fact-based in real life.
Jones has made several posts over the last week about celebrating his birthday here in Tampa. On his Instagram page, he offered to send the location of a pool party to his followers. According to his posts on Saturday, that party later shut down by police, but he'd also posted plans about another party happening at an adult entertainment club that night, not far from the hotel, where he was later found shot and killed during what his attorney has called an ambush. Tampa police say around 4:40 in the morning, shots were fired outside of a hotel near USF, the University of South Florida. 4 people, including Jones, were shot, 3 taken to a nearby hospital at what we were told at the time were non-life-threatening injuries, but Jones was pronounced dead at the scene. So far, no suspects have been named in this.
Jones was pronounced dead at the scene. So far, no suspects have been named in there. No suspects have been named in there.
He was a real demon, and he professed to be a demon. He himself said he was a demon.
He said it out his mouth?
Didn't y'all hear songs and shit? I went back and listened to that boy. I listened to the lyrics. Hell yeah, he would say that. On Demon Time, yeah, hell yeah, man. Shit, yeah, he said that.
When you seen the news today, were you shocked?
No. Shocked for what? The nigga works hard to get yeah, that nigga there. That nigga there, it's like a motherfucker go to school and study hard and end up becoming Dr. So-and-so. You ain't surprised 10 years after graduation that Dow Nguyen became Dr. Nguyen? Yeah. So, no, man, that nigga works hard. Just like them doctors work hard to get their doctor. That nigga works hard to be a G nigga to get in the streets, my nigga. Yeah, nigga, hell yeah, he earned that.
You and him have previous back and forths, and now if you go look on YouTube now, people are commenting on that now, where you predicted something would happen.
Yeah, you know why I said he was somebody to go kill him? Because he said he'll slap an old nigga. See, he was the first little rapping nigga to like threaten to do something to me. And remember, I made a video, I think on here. I said, God damn it, man, they think I'm 53 years old. And they in their early 20s. So imagine, these the little niggas, homie. These the little niggas, that'll beat up the drunk old nigga at the store. Knowing he drunk. Yeah, homie, these the little kids that I used to stop in the projects from throwing the rocks at the bomb niggas, nigga. Man, y'all leave him alone, homie. Why y'all throwing rocks at him? So, when he said he'll slap me, yeah, that nigga, you ain't never slapped nobody that you. Well, at the time, I didn't know he was gangster Julio Foolio that he was. So once I started doing my research, by him saying what he'll do to me, I was able to meet the little kid, Bibi's father. So it connected me and Bibi's dad, another victim of another family members of the victim's family. So I connected with little Bibi's dad by him. So that was the good that came out of it. But even after that, homie, so I paid very close attention to that young nigga. Listen to his lyrics. Nigga, he wasn't a representation of light. He wasn't a representation of what the Muslim niggas call shahada. He wasn't what we would call a nigga that can walk with Christ. He was a demonic, satanic figure. He laughed about it, and he even had the voodoo shit. So, nigga, he believed in witchcraft. And he believed witchcraft protected him. Nigga, one thing about witchcraft can't nothing protect you, nigga, from pussy when you pursue pussy.
Tell us a little bit right now about where this investigation stands.
Sure. So, I mean, you can see officers are still here. There are a lot of officers at this point. We are reviewing video that's available. We're trying to interview people that were out here to figure out exactly what led up to that shooting and the cars being shot at here in this parking lot.
And it all happened right here in this parking lot outside, not inside the hotel.
That's correct, not inside. At this point, again, it's early in the investigation, but it appears that as the car was pulling into the lot here, they were shot at.
So there were 4 people involved in the shooting. 3 people are in the hospital right now as things stand. 1 person deceased.
Yes. So at this point, 3 people are in the hospital. We're working to get the best update on their condition. 1 person was pronounced deceased.
And for the hotel guests here, how is that working out for them? Have they had to be evacuated? What's the situation here for guests staying at the hotel?
As far as my understanding, that hasn't happened, but we do have officers here. Understandably, people have questions about what's going on, where they can go. So our officers are here taking them and escorting them wherever they need to go, whether that's people needing to get in to check in, people needing to check out, or just wanting to know what's going on. Again, it's isolated to this parking lot area. Did not happen inside of the hotel, but we're working to just make sure guests are informed.
And forensic units have been here. There's a huge police presence here. How can the people help?
The biggest thing, we say it all the time, but it's really true. If you see something, say something. So if you were out here, if you were in the area, if you were driving, if you heard something, please let us know any little piece of detail. If you took any pictures or have any video or heard people talking or exchanging words, all of that is critical to helping us identify and locate the person responsible for this incident this morning.
He was scared. The last time I saw him get shot, homie, he was scared. Because whatever dark entity, whatever dark force that was using that kid, it had his heart, it had his mind, which ultimately it has his soul. So the components of your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. That's your soul. So when you listen to him and look at him and watch him, homie, his soul was dark. My nigga, they showed no empathy and no compassion for the mothers. I've never seen nobody make mockery of a dead person like him. That's where I got it from. So how the y'all gonna be mad at me. Nigga, I got it from FOOLIO. I just said. That's why I was so drawn to him. That's why I was so drawn to him. I've never seen nothing like that. So I went and took what he did and said, they like this. Let me give it to them. And they ain't like it when I did it, my nigga. That's why I hated that little demon. Going out, yeah, my nigga. Y'all loves him for it. Homie, I've never seen nobody go to the graveyard and do that, man. I felt so bad for them. My man, fuck that nigga. Y'all love this shit, but here I come to do it. I'm wrong. So, nigga, f*** y'all. I went looking for the mothers and the fathers. That's how me say, what's up, baby daddy? Nigga, that's how I got connected to baby daddy. Don't be mama. Nigga, fuck these rap nigga. So, but it's just like me, homie. I'm just a vessel God using. With all my flaws and all the wrong, homie, I'm just a vessel. He just a vessel. So when God get through using us, I'm saying, come on, God, man, why you make me curl? I don't want to do this, God. Nigga, you think he ain't saying that to the entity? It won't let you go. God, why I gotta curl, God? I want to be a rotten motherfucker sometime. God won't let me be rotten. He got the dark entity that won't let him be good.
I want to be a rotten motherfucker sometime. God won't let me be rotten. He got the dark entity that won't let him be good.
Looking at him, homie, he looked as scared yesterday. Because if you don't never hear me say, y'all, here I am, but I'm deep. I got 20 people with me. Nigga, I show up saying, nigga, I'm by myself, y'all. No security, no nothing, because I ain't putting everybody's life in jeopardy with me, my nigga. If the target on me, leave the target on me. Y'all get back, my nigga. So, no. Scary, coward ass nigga. I saw the fear in that little nigga, Sean. That's why he kept saying how deep we were. Nigga, the Grand Reaper wants you.
The Grand Reaper wants you.
Sure. If I may generically ask a question about something else.
Yep.
Generically speaking, what are your thoughts about the glorification of violence on social media, gangs, the detriment to the community, the danger that it poses?
I mean, unfortunately, I think young people think this is a game. And, there'll be comments about this in the statement that I make, and they make it like it's a video game. It's not. This is real life. So he has a mother, he has parents, siblings, probably friends, and they have to deal with these kind of losses, and it's unfortunate. Now the next thing is these groups, I won't name them, they know who they are. We're not going to tolerate any retribution, any revenge. We're going to watch. We're going to be around, paying attention to what's going on. But it's unfortunate. It should never happen to our kids. And I've never seen so much devaluing of human life. It's like it's fun, and they talk about it in rap videos and songs, and it's just doesn't make any sense.
What's your message to anyone who might be a younger person who might be considering this kind of love on the streets?
Well, this is not a game, is my message. This is not something that we're going to tolerate around town. I think the media, I think the citizens of Jacksonville, I think everyone feels the same way. This is not something that's okay. This is not something we're going to tolerate. And we're going to pay very close attention, so don't get involved. Stay away from the nonsense.
We've heard some people concerned about safety here in Jacksonville and retribution. Is that a viable concern? What is the police doing?
So I can tell you that I've made several phone calls and discussions with the undersheriff and staff members about paying very close attention to certain groups that I know are clashing with one another. They know who they are. And we are going to pay very close attention to make sure that, we're not going to allow you to just arbitrarily run around and spray bullets into people's houses and cars. And it's just something that we're going to pay very close attention to. And I want the public to be vigilant. Pay attention when you see these things going on. Look, the social media world is called meta for a reason. It's make-believe. It's not real life. Real life is what happened to FOOLIO yesterday. And that happens, and it should not happen. So we're going to be paying very, very close attention.
Thank you, Jim.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Now, you had mentioned earlier that you had lost 10 people to gun violence.
Yeah.
Is this the worst you've ever seen gun violence, whether it's in your city, your hometown, or in the United States, period, or has it been worse before? In your opinion.
It ain't never been like this, cause like these jits, they know too much. They know how to get access to a lot of shit. Like, so like, and then all these rappers, like, they paint these pictures, you feel me? And these jits, they ain't got no guidance, so you feel me? They gonna run with anything, and they gonna do anything to prove a point by respect, all type of crazy shit, man. Like, I don't know, bro, it's crazy. I don't think it's gonna ever get better. I don't think it'll never get better, cause like, it can't get better. Like, it's too much shit. Like, once you lose somebody to another group of people, you gonna feel played. You gonna get your get back, and shit, that's how it start, you feel me? That's how it start. Every time, that's how it start. Yeah, man.